Intellectual property, or IP as is often known, comes from your creativity or intellectual knowledge. It includes patents, trademarks, designs, and copyright. IP is about ideas and knowledge, and just like any other sorts of property, it's a valuable asset that can be bought and sold, leased, or licensed. In short, IP allows you to own, control, and be rewarded for your ideas. The four main types of IP are patents for inventions, trademarks for brand identity, designs for the visual appearance of a product, and copyright for the expression of an idea. In some cases, the IP rights have to be applied for and granted before the idea can be protected. This would be in the case of patents, trademarks, and registered designs. In other cases, IP is an automatic right which doesn't need registration and arises as soon as there is a record of what has been created. You may already have IP in your business. For example, registered trademarks to protect your brand or patents to protect your inventions. Or you may be relying on unregistered IP, for example, the copyright in your website or brochures, or maybe unregistered design rights in your product designs. You may have confidential list of customers, or your own systems and processes that you have developed, or special knowledge or trade secrets, maybe your secret recipe. Your IP is valuable and protecting it is important. To start with, you can generate income directly from your IP. For example, you can either sell or license the right to use a patented invention, either for a fee or for a share of the revenue generated. If you have patents or trademarks in place, IP can significantly enhance the value of your business. IP also gives you a competitive edge and helps your products and your services stand out from the competition. Of course, IP is also about protecting what's yours. If someone else tries to copy anything you have protected or use it without permission, it's called infringement. This can very quickly mean you lose goodwill and also market share. It's wise, therefore, to have deterrents in place. As well as making sure that you protect your own IP, you should be just as careful that you don't infringe anybody else's rights. Always check first. Check too that you actually own the IP in your business. If you've commissioned external work, such as a website or the design of your logo, for example, you need to make sure that the designer or author of the work has transferred ownership of the relevant rights to you. Otherwise, you may not legally own the work that you think you've already paid for. IP is an important part of your business. Study this module to find out more. But remember, you should always get independent professional advice if you are in any doubt about any aspect of your intellectual property.